Yo, what is going on, Raiders, the boss here, and welcome to part 2 where we finally hit tier 60 for the first time against Diamondback. In part 1 we've made it to tier 45, and since part 2 is an extension of the strategy used in part 1, it is only useful for you if you are having, just like me, 4 out of 5 rare items to get the Diamond Forge or any other rare building. If that is not the case, you should stop here, but if you can't get any further but want or need to, follow these instructions I'm giving you here, and it'll be easy for you to also get further against this titan. That being said, we're having a slightly new base layout which we're gonna use in this fight. In the center we've removed all the resource bunkers so that Diamondback will move faster into the center of this base, so that he's getting attacked by both dragon towers at the same time, which was not the case in part 1. Moreover, we are changing here the positions of the crystal spirals since these blue lights become pretty nasty on such high tiers and they are the only effective defense against them, so keep that always in mind. In addition, we've changed the positions of some walls on the other positions to make this base more reliable, and this time we're gonna use the raiders in the bunkers to attack Diamondback. Furthermore, to make the strategy work, it is important to have also a couple of ice weapons in your battle belt, and if you have done everything like I did, you don't have any problems to hit tier 60 if you have still the gunpowder overload and the diamond gears activated. So setup is completed. Let's fight the last battle against Diamondback, and let's hope we'll get here the last item to win a rare item afterwards. Alright, in this part I'm gonna give you a complete walkthrough because in the last video I've been silent while you've seen the video, and in this one are a couple of things I want to mention while we see most of the fight. In this battle we were lucky enough to see Diamondback walking around the base, and fortunately we can observe here the insane destructive power of the strongest titan we currently are having in Cloud Raiders. I think this is illustrating in the best way why the crystal spirals are so important against Diamondback, like I've mentioned it before, and explains why we need to rearrange them for the fights after tier 45. The number of those blue lights is purely insane, and so are their attacks. But not with the crystal spiral, because of them they have barely a chance to shoot at the Bertha and the cross nests. In part 1 we've needed the crystal spirals more in the center because we didn't use the ice weapon there, and since this item prevents Diamondback to let them spawn, they aren't important at this position anymore. And because of that, we could move them further to the outside. We are gonna jump now a little ahead to see why the Cannoneer Fort and the Sky Harpoons are standing there so far on the outside of this base. I've put them in these positions because we don't have there a crystal spiral standing and we need something to cover the troop bunkers. If one of the troop bunkers would go down, which can happen quite fast against Diamondback, we lose a lot of troops, and this may cause that we need more buffs to compensate for their attacking power. So they are just covered for the bunkers, and we don't need them actually in the center because they don't deal a lot of damage to Diamondback itself. Again, I think you can see it here very well how fast these lights destroy a tower, and that the air mines which I've placed there on the walls definitely save my butt here, so that I don't lose a single troop before Diamondback makes his entrance into the core of this base. Okay, time to speed up once again because nothing spectacular happens here, besides that the blue lights destroy 2 cannons which should shoot on Diamondback in the center, but that shouldn't be too much of a bigger deal for us since we've survived without greater damage the walk of Diamondback around the base, and I think that must be acknowledged on such a high tier. Also, he's gonna trigger the shock rod traps which deal at this stage only 6% damage to him, which is absolutely crazy if you consider that those diamond gears boost their damage up to 12,000. And now we're getting closer to the only part in this strategy where we need to pay a little more attention so that we can win this fight without having greater problems in the end. As soon as Diamondback destroys this gold bunker, he's moving further to get some more clouds, and in the moment he's standing in front of the cloud bunker, he triggers a freezing trap. It's important to wait before deploying your troops until all the blue lights are dead at this stage, because no towers will shoot at them when your troops arrive on the battlefield too early, and then the blue lights have plenty of time to cross our plans. So please pay attention there and you'll be fine. So that's basically it for this strategy. 3 buffs are far enough to take him down on this high tier, and I'm gonna speed up once again. I'm sure you're not interested to see Raiders hitting Diamondback for 2 minutes. Once again, this base base layout has been published already on my Facebook page, so if you want to copy it, go to the description of this video and you're gonna find there a link which will take you there. And now we can check out if there is the last item in the Titan chest which we need for this special reward. So let's open it and hope for the best. I think after hitting tier 60 against this Titan it would be a well-deserved reward. A command flag, diamonds, honey potion, obsidian nails and diamond gears. Not exactly what I was hoping for. Honestly, that's quite disappointing, but at least we finally won against him on this high tier for the first time. Alright, here we are again at the end of this video. Definitely make sure to drop a like for the effort it took to make this video, as I invested a lot of time and resources to develop this strategy, so I'd highly appreciate your feedback on this video. If you haven't seen part 1 yet, which is the foundation of this strategy, which shows you a way up to a high tier without the ice weapon, then simply click now on the thumbnail. Don't forget to subscribe for more Titan videos. This is it from me, have a great raid. Peace out.